Herice. That once again is just in time accessories. Everything is only $5. Nickel and lead free jewelry. TeAma Copeland, independent paparazzi agent. Just in time accessories. Definitely have the bling and everything in between. Check her out. The Chill Zone. WTCZ Music Box Radio. Every Monday and Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. With your host, Apostle D. You can find it every Monday and every Wednesday at youtube.com/DmanABC3. Call in and request your favorite songs. Let's have some fun. The call-in number is 682-200-9345. The Chill Zone, WTCZ, Music Box Radio, every Monday and Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. With your host, Apostle D. Check it out.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Get in here. Everyone get in here. I tell you, we have a very, very interesting topic for you guys tonight. Welcome to the Anthony Brown Show and this series that we call the A.T.L Show. I'm yours truly, Mr. Anthony Brown himself, coming at you loud, live, and always in color. And I'm joined with my beautiful, very pregnant, voluptuous, big co-host, Miss TeAma Sweetness.
Hey, everybody.
And also I have the bold and the beautiful, the one will cut you, Miss T Savage.
Hey, what do they do?
So fresh and so clean, Mr. Legacy the Great. And all the way from
fresh and clean. He dirty.
And all the way from the Chill Zone, we have Apostle D. Low in the house.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Yay!
Yes, I just want to remind everybody, if you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button, like, and comment. And if you comment below, we will see your comments and we will answer your comments live here on the screen. So definitely hit the subscribe button, the like button, and comment below. Comment. And also, just if you miss us on YouTube or Facebook, you can also hear us on FM radio. We're on all major podcasts, all platforms. So just tune in, just look for the Anthony Brown Show on all major platforms on podcasts. You'll hear us there live. So again, welcome everybody. We have a very interesting show for y'all tonight, and this topic is very interesting, to say the least. The topic is, why are men scared of commitment and marriage? And I'm going to say it again for the people in the GED section and for those in the back row that didn't quite hear me. Why are men scared of commitment and marriage? So I hope everyone heard me, especially those over in the GED section. That's a very interesting topic. Who wants to jump in first? I personally think
I think the man should answer.
I don't think the men are afraid of commitment, because they will take a girlfriend and say she's my girlfriend, but walking her down the aisle and saying I do is another story. That's my take on it. Because yeah, he'll claim her, you know, and that's my chick, that's my girl, that's my boo, that's my babe, blah 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 blah. But 10 years later, she's still your babe, your boo, your girlfriend. And personally, I'm old school. I was raised with, the courtship, the dating, the proposal, the marriage. Live happily ever after, walk onto the sunset. So I do have a problem with those men that are like that that seem to have a problem with the commitment in the marriage.
Well, since the men not answering, first of all, that ain't the men, because if the women have standards, they would have been left his butt.
What'd you say, TeAma?
I say you can't just blame the men, because if the women had standards for themselves, they would have been left him.
Oh shit!
You already know. I'm going. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I hate to say this, and it's not that I'm trying to. It's not that I'm trying to, I guess, be an advocate for men that don't want to commit. But honestly, and being a man myself, I think it has to take someone very, very special for us to commit. Because honestly, when we're not in a marriage type relationship or anything like that, I honestly feel like, and I hate to say this, I kind of feel like we're not programmed for monogamy. I really feel like that. I feel like as men, we're not programmed for monogamy. It's just something about us that we just feel like we have to sow our royal oats everywhere, because we just feel like, I'm a man. So there's, I got to go over here in this field. I got to go over in that field. I got to go over in this field. And then once I get locked down, now I can't run the field because I'm locked down to this one person. I got this one cootie cat I got to come home with every day. I got this one person, this one coochie I got to come home with every day. I can't have Tina Coochie. I can't have Melissa Coochie. I got to just be with Bertha Coochie for the rest of my life. And now I'm stuck because I done had Tina got some good things that she do over here. Melissa got some good things.
Don't egg him on, because you know he's long-winded. Don't do that.
My God!
I don't agree.
No, I'm just saying. I didn't say all men. I think there are some men that are not programmed for monogamy. I think that there are some men that are actually not programmed for it. Like, in their mind, monogamy to them is what I call monogamous. To them, it's like death. To some men, being married and being committed to one woman for the rest of their life is like death.
Legacy.
It's like I'm dying. I'm dying slowly.
So, I did a little bit of research on this topic. And I found 7 reasons why men are afraid of the commitment. Okay. I'm just going to run them down real quick. It's 7 of them. I ain't going to split them. I'm just going to run them down. So 7 is loss of freedom. 6 is lack of trust. 5 is he has other women. 4 is maturity level. 3 is other priorities or commitments. 2 is too much pressure. And the number 1 reason is fear.
What was number 4?
Number 4 was maturity.
Maturity.
Maturity level.
I'm going to agree with you on all of those levels, and to elaborate on it a little bit, what I mean is, men and women tend to mature at a different rate, a different level, different age. So women mature much faster than men. Because, for example, you could take a 19-year-old girl, 19-year-old boy, male, I don't want to say boy, but 19-year-old male, 19-year-old female. At 19,
you said it right, boy.
Her mindset is already saying, I want to go to school, I want to get to college, get my degree, and she's planning her future, hoping that her man find her, because a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Scripture. So she's
obtaining favor from the Lord.
So she's planning. She's already planning her destiny, her future. So she's going to school, want to get her degree. Men on the other hand,
killing legacy.
Men on the other hand,
you turn around for the scripture.
Hold on. Men on the other hand, at 19, their mindset is, oh, I'm 19, I'm gonna go off to college and see how many women I could add to the roster, to my list, or to my belt. you know what I'm saying, how many people I can
Hold on, Anthony. Kamal, we got a comment. Kamal said, if a woman shows she's that one and put that foot down, the dude will commit. But she ain't got to put her foot down if he really want to commit, because she going to see he got a good thing and snatch it up and not want nobody else to get it. Right. Facts.
I agree with you 100%.
I agree with that, what you said, Anya, but I think you can still have that and not be married.
I don't think so, because I believe marriage is a sealant. I believe marriage basically seals the deal. Because what's the old saying? Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Get the milk for free.
So basically, you got this woman out here all these years, y'all not married, and y'all living together, but y'all have nothing that's solid, nothing on paper. So at any moment, you could walk out and leave her. Because you could always end up saying what most men say, we ain't married.
Let me give you a quick little story. Let me give you a quick little story. Kamal said, no. As long as the woman willing to chill, the dude will chill.
Amen. Until the wheels fall off. He'll be there with 16, 17, 18 years. Oprah Winfrey and Stedman.
She has
to me, the marriage is very important. I had a cousin that was married for 20 years, and him and his wife separated, never divorced, but was married for 20 years. He went out and got another girlfriend, 20 more years. When he died, the wife got everything.
I have a friend that did that.
Everything.
Yeah, well,
because you got like you said, you got to think about it.
Guy, and then when they separated, they never legally got a divorce. He went on with a new girlfriend, died, and they weren't together, like I said, about 15, 20 years, and she got everything, the house, the car, everything. And girlfriend.
That says a lot.
That's exactly why I can't see it. I don't want her to get a goddamn thing. If we ain't together, your ass don't be
dead. It don't matter.
But if you're not together, then she gets a divorce.
It don't matter.
Listen, if I got married and I got separated, me being who I am, I'm going to do the paperwork because she gets nothing from me.
So Legacy, basically what you're saying to me is, if a woman has, even though y'all are separated, if before you got anything, this woman has suffered with you, struggled with you, was there when your behind was broke as hell, and didn't have one dime to your name.
You
mean to tell me just because you all have separated, you're going to throw out all of those years
none of that matters
stood by your side just because y'all separated, and you're not gonna leave her nothing. You ain't gonna leave her $2 and say, "Here go $2 for you a biscuit."
I'm trying to answer it for you.
Wow.
Let me just tell you my point of view. I heard my thing is this. When I'm done, that's it. Now, what I will say is my kids' moms, if they still are, looking over and governing my daughter, she's the youngest child I got. My boys are 17, 18, 19, and 22. They grown men. So I don't have a problem leaving or giving whatever I got left when I die to my children. They can do what they want to do with it. I will make sure that it's willed to them. But my kids' mama, if we that turn.
Pat your feet and turn the corner. You're breaking up.
Legacy.
Again, Legacy, you can go to my house and get on my Wi-Fi.
A mess.
Legacy, you're done. Like a baked potato.
With sour cream and butter.
And come back in. Yeah. But what I was saying though is a lot of men, those reasons that you gave, T Savage, is so true. because a lot of men, that whole fear thing, that fear thing is what drives a lot of men, because the fear is, like I said earlier, the fear is I can no longer play around. The fear is I can't just have her out there and not be locked down to her. The fear is now I gotta fully put my all into it, because whereas, excuse my language, I was half-assing it. Now I got to put full ass. I got to put everything in there. I got to put all my everything. I got to give all my love, all my commitment, all my time. And so now the fear is, oh my God, now I'm like a deer in headlights, because I got to be stuck. Basically, I'm stuck for the rest of my life, and I can't do what I want to do. I'm going to have to report to somebody. But then the thing is, what if you were already living together? You already had to report anyway, because you already had to call in.
Check this out, Don Allen. Based on what you're saying, yeah, I agree with you to a degree, but let's say a situation like this happened, and I've seen this happen. Yeah, they have fear, they don't want to get married, blah, 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 so they hold off. But as soon as she realized that something inside of her, whether it's her girlfriend's in her ear or whether just common sense set in, she said, okay, well, let me go find somebody. Now, all of a sudden, he want to get pissed off and want to get mad. Oh, but hold on, because you didn't want to commit. But now that Johnny's over here giving me some attention, now you all of a sudden want to get big and bold. Now you want to get big and bold and huff and puff and want to blow the house down, but you still don't want to commit.
Exactly.
Because you still want to sit over here. Let's talk about. Remember Martin. Remember when Martin felt like he was being pressured to propose to Gina, and Martin gave her that whack behind proposal. Talking about, you have finally done it. You got me. I will marry you. And as soon as he realized that Gina actually was going to get on that plane, and she really left, and actually left and went to another city, that's when now he want to come and go and get the expensive ring, go and get this one to come sing for her serenader, get the wine, get all these things, because she had to show him that she meant that thing and she was serious. Just like you were saying, sometimes some of us men, our brains, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm a man and I'm not ganging up on us men, but sometimes our brains just don't work right. I ain't gonna lie about it. Sometimes our brains cut off, especially when it comes to the word commitment. It's like you say that word commitment and it turns the light switch off, and our brain just goes totally off.
But you know, they say you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Till it's gone, right.
Well, you
never miss your baby till she say bye-bye.
If it's gone, then it's gone. It wasn't meant for me.
He had to come. Shut up.
Not necessarily because it could be meant for you, but you messed it up. And you messed up what you had.
Let me ask you this question. So if you're in a committed relationship with somebody, let's say for 8 years, 8 long years. So obviously it was meant to be 8 years.
8 years. I ain't finna be with no nigga for no 8 years and you put no ring on my finger. You so might make it to 3.
So 8 years, she been hinting around for 7 years about marriage. So year number 8, she said, okay, now I can't take this no more. You know, I need to change my last name. And obviously he don't want to give me his. So I'm leaving. So it's not that it wasn't meant to be. You're not giving her what she wants.
To the left.
When everyone get into a relationship, you get into a relationship because you both have needs and wants and desires. I
agree with Don Allen when Don Allen say, everybody, that's not for everybody.
So you should have told her that on year 2 when she started hinting around about marriage.
Hold on. Listen, I believe that you can continue.
I believe you need to get some working Wi-Fi.
Kamal said, if that special one tells us it's time, we will comply. Women have the control. I think women don't know how much strength they have.
Man,
my thing is, in a relationship, when you first get to know somebody, you talk about what you want in the future. You talk about commitment. You talk about different things you want. So if that was something that was discussed and they both agreed that one day they want to get married, and here we go 8 years in, we got a problem.
Right.
Because I communicated with you when we first got together that I wanted to be married.
Right.
And you communicated the same thing.
Exactly. During that courtship or that dating season, that first month or first 6 months, I'm telling you, you ask me, well, what do you see yourself 5 years from now? What do you see yourself a year from now?
Right.
And I'm telling you, well, I see myself with a ring on my finger. I see myself being married. I see myself, maybe having your child, blah, 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 blah. So I'm making it clear within that first 6 months. Don't prolong me or hold me or tag me along. And now we're in year 5. And
nobody ain't holding you.
But
because basically, like you were saying, Tony, you wasting my youth and you're wasting my energy by trying to string me along for all these years. You're wasting her youth, you're wasting her time, and you're wasting her energy.
How are you stringing somebody along?
Somebody else
how are you stringing somebody along when y'all both are okay? As long as you find a partner that is okay with that, you ain't stringing nobody along.
But you're not okay because
a lot of times she don't be okay. She just go along to get along because she don't want to be alone.
That's a choice that was made. That was a choice that was made. That's not for everybody.
Okay,
it isn't for everybody, but there comes a time when you have to grow up and
you have to be devil's advocate
and get it done.
I'm team legacy. I ain't marrying nobody else. I'm married out.
That has something to do with ceremonial procedures that you've been taught to do. It has nothing to do with this is the way of life. That was taught to you. That wasn't that's not nothing that is a guarantee. Do you know right now in the United States of America, the divorce rate is 6 times or either 5 times.
Your Wi-Fi rate is 0.
You know what?
His Wi-Fi.
No.
Y'all listen. But my thing is, men, y'all shouldn't be that scared because for real, y'all don't do shit but give somebody your name. The woman is the one that got to go change her driver's license, change all her bank cards, change her social security number. That's so much junk. Oh, I'm never getting married again. Who? Never, ever, ever.
I don't change nothing to year 10.
Anybody got to make his face? Only thing you could possibly be is baby daddy number 2. Okay? Fuck that.
I don't change nothing to year 10.
Legacy. Let me ask you this, Legacy.
Yeah, I can have that.
This is hypothetical again. So back to the same scenario. You're dating this girl for 5 years, 8 years, or whatever. So obviously you love her. Y'all live together. You've been together this many years,
and we willing to show up to your wedding.
Okay. Now, listen. Hold on. Would you not want this person to be able to make decisions for you? Let's say if you got a car accident right now, was in a coma, you don't want this person to be able to make decisions, or you want them to call your mama in Georgia to come down here to make those decisions?
Call my
mama. Well, what I'm willing to do is, if I'm with somebody that long, I'm willing to sign a piece of paper that gives them the authority to make decisions for me, get it notarized, to whether that person can make a call for me to stand in place until my mother or somebody that's in my immediate family come through and do it.
What if that person and your mama don't get along, and your mama has so much authority that your mama come and say, I don't want her at the funeral. I don't want her to see my baby body. I'm taking my baby back to where he from.
It's called documentation. If I write it up right, and I'm good at writing. If I write it up right, get it notarized, me and that person sign it, there's nothing that nobody can do to overrule that, because that was my dying wish.
But I think marriage makes it so much more solid, and it solidifies things.
Listen, I don't knock nobody for living life how they live it. I don't. If marriage is something that busts your head open and make you feel complete, let it bust your head to the white meat.
But Beverly said marriage is not for everyone, and sometimes it's not always the man who won't commit.
That's the truth, mother-in-law. That's my mother-in-law.
TeAma ain't committing to nothing, folks. Absolutely nothing.
What's that,
my mother-in-law? She right about that one. She done been married.
What's that, TeAma?
I say, because
committed.
I'm not committing to nothing. I'm not taking no nigga name. I don't want none of that shit. They can mail that to their mama and she keep that shit. Been there,
Come
done
on,
that.
say, Jude,
The women, to
Jude,
me,
that's-
the women take on more than the man. Even when you get a divorce, she got to switch all that back if she don't keep your name. That's too
come
much
on,
work.
say, dude, that's my wife's position. As long as we got our stuff right, your lady gonna make the same decision you would make.
Well, I'm
Is
gonna say this
Legacy
for
blowing
me.
bubbles, or is he doing the mannequin challenge?
I'm gonna say for me, when it came to marriage, the reason why I did it this third and final time is because it may be a little different from me. Because, y'all know it's a little different for me. Because especially with my mom's situation and my mom not approving, it really would have been a situation where the whole thing would have been, yeah, I don't want you around my baby. I'm taking my baby back to Florida. You ain't having nothing to do. So that's one of the reasons I did it, because of my situation. It was I had to, because it's a little different. I don't know why it's unfair, but it's how the system is. When it comes to, my situation, it's different, because even if you do get stuff drawn up, they can still say that that's his living relative. They can still say
No, let me tell you, my best friend been trumping every marriage I had. My will and testament, when I go into the hospital, Herman Caldwood pulls over me. I don't give a damn if I'm married to you or not. My handwriting tells you you're not over me.
Sure enough does.
At the end of the day, my soulmate was my best friend. My best friend and me. So don't date me, because my best friend gonna trump you.
Now, let me just say this.
Don't
You're exactly right. That's why I said what I said. But I don't think nothing is wrong with this. If this is what two individuals, this is what they were taught, that this is how life's supposed to be. I was also taught that I'm supposed to get 40 acres and a goddamn mule. And you don't see niggas around here getting it either, do you? Niggas ain't getting 40 acres and a mule. So what I tell you is this: if you find that to be, that's what you're looking for, then that's what you go get. But there are people out here living in this world who have been living for 20 and 30 years together and have had a blissful life their entire life and never had to put a title or anything on their name and relationship to make them feel complete. That's what other people want to do.
It is fornication.
That's what other people want to do.
20 years of fornication.
What happened?
That's 20 years of fornication.
Guess what? It's gonna be. Listen, it may be. That may be what you believe, but in somebody else's life, they may not believe what you're talking about.
That's fine. That's what it is.
So let's not make it all about that. Let's not make it. The question is why men don't.
I'm not
do
making
that.
it all about that. I'm just saying what I said.
If I look at life now, if I look at life right now, and let's say God allowed me to hit the lottery, the only people that I'm gonna make straight is those that were there for me, never turned their back on me, regardless if I had to go in and check in for 3 years, they sent letters. They wrote me. They kept me strong. They was always there for me. Regardless, I had people that I love that also told me when I was wrong. So at the end of the day, I still love them and I still got their back also, because they obviously to tell me the truth, whether it made me better or made me mad, they love me enough to tell me the truth. I got them. But I'm telling you, if you turned your back on me to a point one time because you couldn't get over a little bit of pain, you couldn't get over a little bit of hurt, and we couldn't move forward, kiss my ass.
Oh my. You're gonna make me clutch my pearls.
Not the Kamala Harris pearl.
You special. You know what kind of
But
special?
You
let's
made
go
me
here.
clutch my
Let's
star
go here.
date.
You the
Let's do this
short
right
but
here.
special.
Let's do this right here. Let's look at divorce. Let's look at divorce. Since the divorce rate is so high, let's look at divorces. In the rate of divorces never go well for men. Ever.
Remind me not to make legacy bad. I do it every week, Kamal. Don't get
Divorces never go well for men. You're telling me
I do it every week, Kamal.
you telling me that we've been together. Let's look at Dr. Dre. We've been together 25 years. We don't raise kids. They don't have the best schooling. You don't been allowed to spend $2 million a month in this relationship. You don't have no police. You don't have no police report of you being abused. Nowhere. But you turn around, cause after 25 years of you living the best life, you go and file irreconcilable differences and ask for a divorce, and then say you expect this man to carry this on till you die. I could never be rich and think that I will Ray Caruso me a bitch before I carry it on.
You will who or what? What's it called?
Ray Caruso.
She will
Disappear.
Yes.
But listen, let me help you. Let me tell you why I always pick Junior to be my legal guardian over me in any surgery or anything that I done had within the last 9 years. For the simple fact, you could be married to somebody. Anybody that knows me, I've had life insurance since 19. So we could be mad at each other. You like, bitch, if she died right now, that's the ultimate come
Let
up.
that bitch die. I'm gonna be rich.
That's why. Listen, I don't give a damn if I'm married to you. I give no fucks. I'm gonna give it to my best friend. Cause I know at the end of the day, if anybody gonna hurt the most, it's gonna be him. You gonna move on, get you another bitch and keep it riding out. Nope. Don't trust that.
Tony.
I'm just saying. So if that's the only reason why I'm married to you, so you could trump my mama, I prefer my mother to take it because at least she brought me in this world through death. So
listen,
she should be the one to make that decision.
Let's look at marriage again, right? Let's look at marriage again. When a person get married, the man really don't make no choices about too much what's going on in this wedding.
But he shouldn't, because my dad is paying for it.
But how many families you know pay for their daughter wedding?
All the ones on the Jehovah's Witness side. I can't speak for y'all other folks.
So listen, which is the right and proper way for, if we're gonna go, this is the right and proper way to get married, that the wife, the woman's father, supposed to pay for the wedding.
Facts.
Because it's supposed to be about the woman. There's nothing about a wedding.
Right, it's her wedding.
Other than to say, when this vagina walk down the aisle.
This motherfucker here. When this vagina, not when this woman, when this vagina walk down the aisle.
Cause we can do it so many times. So it's just, you're marrying vagina. Because obviously you chose the vagina that you wanted forever. You putting all the other vaginas out the wind, in the wind, and you got your vagina. You good. Now let's watch it. Let's watch the ceremony. The Negro come to the wedding.
I need more drink.
Him and his homeboys all stand up in a line sideways. everybody in the church, ain't nobody there to see this nigga. Nobody ain't there to see that nigga other than them four dudes that's standing over there on the side with him. Then they don't even play dum 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 dum. When this nigga get to the church, they don't play none of that. They don't play no music, nothing. You just standing up here in the corner waiting on something to come down the aisle. This vagina to come down the aisle. So
you mean to tell me you want to be included?
If I was to get married, we walking down that bitch together. Cause I'm somebody.
So you want me? You want somebody to give you away too?
No. We gonna give each other. I'm gonna get her from her daddy at the top. At the top, he don't even gotta walk all the way in. I'm gonna get him.
My daddy gotta walk me all the way down, even in spirit. What you mean?
Well, me and him gonna be holding your hand. Me and both of them gonna be holding your hand together. You gonna be in the middle.
See, that's why we never get married.
Hold on now. Now watch this.
Oh my.
Beverly said, "Help Lord."
Now check this out. Watch this now. Now after everybody done seen this nigga and his homeboys standing in the front. Here comes this vagina. It ain't even brand new vagina. It ain't untouched vagina. It ain't pure vagina. It's done probably had a baby or two and everything. It's used vagina that's finna walk down this aisle.
That's used penis.
That's used penis.
Hold on, we're not talking about this. We're not talking about that. I'm telling you what both of us think about.
Okay.
Now I gotta look. Watch me. I gotta look like this. She's walking slow. She walking so slow that every eye in the church can hit her 32,000 times before she get to that damn podium. And her daddy gonna look at you and tell you, you better not hurt her.
Yeah, nigga, you bet not.
Now, here it is now. All of this for me to be able to continue getting something that I was already getting, and we were already happy. We was already straight. We was already good. We was already good. Until somebody went to whispering. Girl, how long y'all done been together? Oh, we've been together 36 years and 6 months. So we've been together 36 years and 6 months, blissfully, until somebody went and planted that bullshit.
He ain't married you yet.
That seed in her head, like, ooh, girl, ain't nowhere in the world.
What's wrong with that, though? But what's wrong with
Listen, stay in your lane.
I'm in my lane. I'm asking the question.
Stay in your lane. Your lane is not to come into my relationship and try to tell me and mine how our relationship should be because you want it to be that way.
No,
in other words, you say let a nut rag stay a nut rag and a housewife stay a housewife.
The person might care for the person.
I don't know nothing about the housewife and a nut rag. All I'm telling you is
that's basically what she is. It's something you nut on and keep put in the washing machine, recycle her ass.
Hold on, this is what you're saying. Are you saying that women are nut rags until they get married? Because everybody go to fucking before they get to be married. So I guess every woman is a nut rag.
Not everybody.
That's what you just said.
You want a lady to be with you for 36 years and how many weeks?
Hey, look,
and let me tell you, and what make them a nut rag when you know that ain't your man, that's community dick. So if that's community dick, you treat that dick as such.
But listen, legacy, just like you were saying, it's used vagina, just like Tony said, you got used penis.
Yeah.
But why do we always know? This is what I'm saying. Can I say this? Listen, let me finish saying this. Let me finish saying this.
I'm not going in the church
Legacy,
pretending,
let me make my point.
putting on a white
Let me
suit,
make my point.
pretending that I'm holy.
Let me make my point.
I'm not doing that.
Legacy, let me make my
That's not what
point.
that's about.
But what I'm saying is, Legacy, why do we have also that double standard when it comes to men and women? Why do women always have to be pure? Why do women always have to be chaste? But a man could be a whore. A man could be that ran out of here 50 million 7-11 times with 50 million 7-11 women.
I haven't asked one woman.
And
I haven't asked one woman in my entire life. Are you a virgin? I've never asked that.
Because you would never ask that.
But you want low mileage on her. You want low mileage on her spot, her vagina.
Exactly. So if she has
exactly, boy,
so
do you know how many miles and rings you got on that dick?
Nobody knows.
Oh, I talked to you before, so I got a pretty good idea.
But that's just the mileage that you know about. But
not that I know about. Listen, you got to realize you played football. So let's go to college tonight. I ain't played football, and in college I ran through holes like it was water. So let's be clear. You're a dude. You really want to play this game? I can pretty much get real close to that number.
I've never been hoish.
I almost fell out the damn chair.
What?
I am the biggest I ever been. Do not make me fall up out this chair. Honey, do not make me fall up out this chair.
You never been what?
Let me tell you, I almost fell out the chair, Tony, and I won't be able to get up off this ground, okay?
Say what, Tony?
You might need to say it again for the people in the GED section, because I can't believe what I was hearing.
Okay, Tony, just by what we know, and then you add football into the equation, bitch. Let's try this again.
Now, let me ask you this. What is her number?
Put your hand in your ear, Donnell. You've been a whore before.
No, we talking to you. Leave Donnell out of this. So
no,
Donnell,
let me ask you this question, Mr. Legacy.
Look at the head low. Look at it.
Legacy.
Huh?
Legacy.
Can't hear you, youngster. Speak up there.
So what if Legacy? So what if your number matches her number?
Oh shit!
So it's okay to get with her?
I can't make her my main.
So you saying your number's that high?
Legacy, you still talking about being community dick then?
If I know about 5,
oh my god!
If I know about 5, I can't do nothing but ski. We can't be in no heavy relationship.
But you're not 13.
If I am 13, I ain't gonna tell her I'm 13.
But no, Tony, you gotta remember, it's a certain type of looking vagina that they look for.
Not the lettuce.
So they gonna know off rip. If that bitch got lettuce, they running. We all
no lettuce.
We already figured that out.
No lettuce lips. No lettuce
lips.
None.
No repinkage. No repinkage.
What I'm saying, what I mean by 13, what I mean by legacy, if you're 40 and she's 40 and y'all body count is the same, it's okay to get with her?
As long as her body count says 5 in her life.
If her body count, so then she may require that yours say 5.
There's a double standard again. There's
a double standard again. I remember in Job Corps you had 3 in one night.
That nigga say for all she know, I got 5 too.
I remember in Job Corps you had 3 in one night.
I've
never what?
But did y'all see how he tried to change that round on me and put me in it? I acknowledge that I was a whore. But I've been delivered.
I've never said either, but TeAma and Tony called me one.
Listen, let me tell you, when you could go somewhere to chill with somebody and they literally could give you a 2-hour conversations about how vagina should look to the point you like, I gotta go take a picture of mine so you know not all females look like real nigga shit, okay? So you know he is the ultimate Dundada in the female world.
You hear me?
This is what I'm gonna say.
He's a vaginacologist. He knows what it should look like. He knows what it should smell like. He knows what it should feel like. He is a PhD
you
in
the hoe, but
vaginacologist.
you don't know.
Let me tell you, he was educating me. I'm all in the bathroom figuring out how to take pictures and shit.
You don't know what those supposed to look like? I can see right with my eyes closed.
I know.
She was just, I guess, TeAma was trying to make
You can tell by feel what yours
TeAma
feel
just,
like.
no. Listen,
Hold on.
there's a thing. Let me give you a little sign.
Short bus science, let's go. Short bus science, let's go.
There's a thing called overworked vagina. It's overworked.
It's called roast beef.
Flap to the side. Lazy muscle. They call them lazy muscle flower lips. And
hold on, I need to go get me something on the drink. Hold on.
That's what I just said, but my bartender not working for me no more. They say I can't get no more. My bartender not working.
Am I back?
You back. Come on with the education.
Class is in.
He got his diagram. His face.
Okay, there you go.
I tell you, he's a vaginacologist.
Now here it is right here. There's no reason that the little flower lips.
The labia?
If you're the teacher, that's the name of it. If those lips are sleepy and just lay open to the side and you can just see the gaping pink wound, that means that it is overworked, is sleepy, and tired.
I didn't know they could lay to the side. The lips can lay to the side?
It's overworked.
He's saying they ain't got no muscle tone to them. They ain't got
the
no
lips
muscle
can
tone.
lay to the side. Is that what you're telling me? Because I got to Google this.
Girl, it can. I did.
Will you type in lazy lips?
Yes, come on.
Ask me to say, do she know what a cough syrup is?
He said he loved new and used. That's come on, crazy.
He said what?
Jamal don't care about the number.
He said he loved new and used vaginas.
Listen,
I
ain't said there's a such thing as used, but there's a such thing as overused.
That's true too.
When the elasticity of that no longer elast,
your flower, it opens.
You get it out of there. She needs to go to the nearest shop and have them repair it.
I'm trying to Google it, but I just see diagrams.
And it opens. The vagina is like a flower, and it opens, and her petals and blooms.
Yes.
All I know, I ain't got none of them problems. She's so cute.
Okay, that's why I'm trying to look it up.
Her elasticity is on point. None of them problems.
Get over here on this here subject. The vaginacologist. The vaginacologist.
Honey.
Get it, you good. Take it. Okay.
Anthony Brown, do I have those problems?
Close the door.
No.
Close the door.
May the church say amen.
Amen.
Look, you heard Kamal say you the first. Kamal say you the first. You're the world's first vagina comedian. Legacy.
Let me tell you, Kamal, he had me examining my own self, looking for shit. And then he have a brother that's a follow-up with him that can show you the pictures. For 2 hours, they was educating a woman about another woman. Oh, I ain't got them problems.
Listen. My main issue is I just don't like how the system is for me, as far as when divorce proceedings take place. That's a major issue with me. I think that when that's over with, if that man has taken care of that individual, yes, that lady should be entitled to live comfortably. But if you can't live comfortable with $10 million, then that's why I can never do it, because I couldn't stand to watch somebody live off of me because I'm rich and you wanted a divorce. So if that's what you want, then you need to go out there and get you somebody else. So I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because I wouldn't want nobody to walk away with my fund. I couldn't do it.
But that's why they have a thing called prenuptial agreements. That's what those
Yes, I understand that. But Donella, and I understand that. But I still don't believe that I should have to fight somebody in court about my money and they're the ones that want to leave.
But what if you're the cause of them wanting to leave?
Right.
But listen, TeAma, I don't have a problem with her leaving with something anyway, even if I did or if I didn't. If I'm worth $100 million, I don't mind giving her 20. But don't walk away with 20 and want my houses and want a boat and want a Rolls Royce.
Right.
I just gave you $20 million. Go get your own.
Yeah. Right. I agree with that.
So if you stay home and all you did was spit out a baby, I can financially
all
take.
you did, listen.
That's it.
Whoa.
Now,
Bring
that's
that ass back
nothing.
here,
Wait a minute, I
Black
can't
Child.
go with you on that
Did
one.
you say all you
It's
did
too
was
many
spit out
women
a
that beat me
baby?
up on this panel. I can't go with you on that.
That's what he said.
I will beat all your ass. Okay? All a woman did was spit out a baby. I'm trying to evict this motherfucker now. The fuck? All she did.
All you did was
Listen.
We about to jump you, Legacy. You about to get beat up by every woman viewer in the world.
I love each and one of my kids. God thank them. I thank their mother for bringing them in the world. But you didn't do. I'm happy they're here. I love my kids. But at the end of the day, you screwed. You had a baby. You partake in that. It's also a punishment. It's also a punishment.
Let me tell you, God need to bust y'all balls wide open, and I bet you y'all niggas will never say all you did was.
But your first mama shouldn't have been a hoe. The first woman shouldn't have been a hoe.
She wasn't a hoe. She ate the fruit. What she was holding on? Listen, it was only Adam and Eve. What she hold on? She fucked the snake.
What Bible you reading, Legacy?
Right. Hold on now. Man. You gonna get with
the way that I see it. I don't know no
never a whore.
I don't know no
was just
fruit that she ate.
She wasn't a whore.
I don't know no fruit she ate.
Eve was not a whore, she was disobedient. But then it wasn't even, let's go to this. It wasn't even Eve's job to be it. Oh Lord. It wasn't
I'll blame him. I would have left too. That was the perfect time to leave.
Who did she suck? It was just her and Adam on the earth.
That's why
and the
maybe
snake.
her and the snake got it on.
The snake didn't have no peter. What are you talking about?
You ain't never seen bestiality where these tricks be doing some crazy stuff.
But snakes don't have penises.
Hey, I'm just going with Legacy the Great, child. Don't.
You go right on the short bus with Legacy the Great. The short bus.
Well, snakes don't talk either, so maybe the snake was just a metaphor.
Hey, who knows?
Snakes don't talk, but in the story, the snake was talking to her. And snakes don't talk, so maybe that was just a metaphor that they used to tell the story.
That's true.
Y'all,
that could be true.
Y'all
Say, look.
What snake to stand there and tell you, hey, eat this fruit here because you this apple, you eat this fruit or whatever, and then you will not die, you will surely live. And so she ate it.
And you'll be equal with God, and you'll know everything and have all the knowledge.
They don't talk. So, like I said, so the fact that they put snake in the Bible, maybe that was just a metaphor.
Right. I could agree with that. Because he said if you eat this fruit, you'll have all the knowledge that God have. You'll be equal with God, basically. Because you'll know everything.
Don Allen, do not follow that metaphor. You going to get your whole apostle taken right up to you. Tony was trying to wing it to help Legacy. Don't do that.
Yeah, never mind. I back out of that.
Tony was winging it to try to help Legacy.
They're going to be seat partners. They're going to be seat partners on the
I can see that. No, you can't. Bike away.
No, I was just trying to look at it logically, because you were saying that she couldn't have slept with a snake because the snake ain't got no penis. Well, snakes don't talk either, which means there could have been a metaphor. It probably wasn't a snake. They just used that as to tell the story. Meaning, snake could have snake could have meant a low down slimy person.
Hey, look, but I'm going to help you, and I'm going to send you a video where it is a woman out here that had sex with a snake girl.
I've seen that before, too.
Lord, it got sent to my phone, so I might as well share it with your phone. So listen, I'm not going to put nothing past them people back in Bible times.
Listen here, we reached the 1 hour point. I just want to remind everybody real quick before we go any further that our opening song, rap, beat, whatever, is done by Mr. Justin from Just in Time Madness, 229-630-4816. He's located out of Valdosta, Georgia. So if you're looking for a beat, a rap, or whatever, a song to be created, reach out to Justin. Real cool dude. This is his Instagram. He's also related to Legacy. And I've heard some of his other tracks, some of his other music, and he's really, really good at what he does. So definitely reach out to Legacy. Reach out to Justin from Just in Time Madness. Also, another thing to remind everybody that the month of March is National Women's History Month. So we're honoring the two beautiful women that's on our panel, the divas, the queens. National Women's History Month. We have TeAma Sweetness and Miss T Savage herself. So that's that, and also let's pay a little bill here.
The Shepherd's Heart AME Church of Royal Palm Beach. Contemporary worship for this present age. At the Shepherd's Heart, we're centered on Christ, focused on family, and united in love. We are a come as you are church. No dress code, no judgment, no kidding. The Shepherd's Heart AME Church, where the pastor is yours truly, Reverend Liam South. We're an out-of-the-box ministry. Come, break out of the box with us.
Ain't Reverend Lee Sapp so pretty?
Yes.
She is a very pretty woman.
So don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. Is Legacy back with us? Oh, there he is.
Nope. Yeah.
There you go. There he goes.
So where you sneaking off to?
He better be sneaking off to in front of my house to get that good signal.
Where you sneaking off to?
The T Savage house to get that good Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because right now
I'll text you the password.
We can't hear you. Legacy, you're muted.
Oh, he said he been backstage.
So have we ever figured out, why men are afraid of commitment and or marriage?
Cause they want to stay mama boys.
Some of them, I agree to agree. Like I said, I'm very old school, and I'm very commitment driven, and I know I can't be the only one in the world. You know what I'm saying? So God didn't make me and break the mold. There's others out there that with the mindset that Anthony has. So I believe that like I said, the courtship, the dating. Some maybe no sex before marriage, some sex after marriage. I don't believe in waiting till the marriage to have sex. No, I gotta play with it before I do, because I would hate to say I do and don't like it. Now I'm stuck. Now we gotta get a prenup or divorce. So I need to
This is
sample
so
good
crazy.
beforehand.
You know what? I agree. I agree with you on that, Tony. I know you supposed to, but sometimes when you do that and then you get together, like you said, you
And
wait
sex
until
is whack.
marriage, and then it's whack, and then you say, well, maybe if we work on it,
But
and then
D,
you
how
work on it
B
and
D?
work on it, and it don't get no better.
But in your case, how would that even be? So that means you would have to be the not better because you're a top. So you should be able to marry anybody without having sex and no problem. May the church say amen? Amen.
Well, and not necessarily. Not necessarily. Cause baby, it's some lame
Oh my God. Don't tell me they
yeah
got
out
bad
there.
vaginas too. Shut
No,
up, Tony.
There's some lame ones out
that's
there.
what they call it, a backdoor cat.
And it's it's some of them that's got cabbage too, and spinach leaves.
Anywho,
I think that would be real interesting if you could hold out and wait until then. Like Sierra them did. That was really cute. And
I think the
Megan Good.
I think the reason
Megan
why.
Good
I
did it
waited too.
too.
I waited too.
Wow. I think the reason
I
why they
waited
came up with
too.
that logic of waiting until you get married is because if the woman is pure
Hold on,
and
which marriage?
either.
This one.
Oh,
But I think the reason why they came up with that whole concept of waiting till you get married to have sex is because technically the woman's supposed to be pure and supposed to be virtuous and this and that. So with that being said, if she waits till she's married and the guy has sex with her, if that's her first penis, that's all she knows. So in her mind, that is the best. So
okay. In your
she's
mind, you
happy.
would swear it's the best of the best till you get that next and you be like, bitch, what was you thinking? Girl,
You
I
know,
don't
that's the
know.
world.
Okay. That
Kamal
made me your
said if
mind.
air's whack after you say I do, you have to become a teacher. Are you trying to say if the sex is whack after you say I do you got to teach the person?
Yeah, basically teach them what you
Oh,
like. You don't just discard the person.
Well, the thing about it is, when you first get in a relationship with somebody and you do decide to sleep with them, it might not be the best the first time because y'all don't know each other. Sex is not just physical; it's emotional and it's mental. So you got to get
well,
to know your
well
partner
when I say
sexually.
whack, I don't mean there's a difference between not the best or not good and whack. Because if it's just not my best and not good, then yeah, I can teach you first. I can mold you. I can tell you, don't bite my nipples. Just suck on them. That's part of the teaching process. I can tell you what I like and what I don't like, what it takes to make me happy, what it takes to make me aroused. I can teach you me, and vice versa. You can teach me you. But that's just not good or not the greatest. But when it's whack, we got problems.
I have to be all
So
the way
you
into
don't think
you,
it can be
or it's
saved
gonna
if
be
it's
whack
whack?
regardless.
You think
Which
if it's whack, you can't do nothing with it because it's whack? I'm just wondering out of curiosity.
well, I've only had one whack before, and I sent them home.
Over here too.
But what if you're in a relationship and it's whack, and then the first time you do it, it's whack? You gonna send them home and say that's it?
See, I don't know. See, Jesus Christ, I hope not.
I
Think about
believe I am like Dora the Explorer. If I'm dating somebody and we sleep together for the first time and it's whack, we're gonna have a conversation about it and we're gonna discuss what we could do to get it right. And we're gonna go to Sassy Cat or whatever adult entertainment video warehouse, wherever we need to go to make it do what it do.
Let me ask Mr. Loudmouth, Mr. Legacy, if you was dating
Mhm.
somebody and now your first time being intimate and it's whack, Kamal said if it's whack or if it ain't good, that's a that's when the teaching in you kick in where you could teach them. What's your thoughts and views on that?
Is he there? Or he doing the mannequin again? What's
Are you with us, Legacy?
Nope.
He's not
Darn,
with-
that would have been interesting. You know that would have been an interesting answer.
Yes.
Yeah, what?
It would have been so interesting.
But I think, you know what I think? When you're in a relationship, period, I think sexual aspect is going to take time anyway. Because you all got to learn each other's body, learn what turns each other on, learn what makes each other feel a certain way.
Bruce
So
said,
that
Legacy
takes time.
finally speechless. T. Savage is a good teacher. Oh, come on. Thank you. Wink, wink.
Sometimes you got to learn. You're still learning.
I'm so spoiled to where, honey, you better know what you're doing. Because if I done had
So
the best,
you got a man. Okay.
No.
Let me ask you a question. So you got a man that's got all his stuff together. Good job, no kids, emotionally available. The relationship is good. With that first time of sex is bad, you just gonna say I'm out?
Onion,
No,
think
no,
about
no.
it. Onion, you listen, Tallahassee. It was one incident that you know for sure that a dude over analyzed it. We was together one time and it was a one and done. I didn't even, and then you much older than me.
I'm talking about somebody that you in a relationship with, not somebody that's just
we literally was dating. You know, I ain't get him the goods like, oh, I met you today. Ooh, it's on and popping. We had been talking for
you
months.
didn't try, but okay, I know who you're talking about now.
Exactly.
But you didn't try.
I didn't try.
You didn't
shit.
try.
I was like, deuces. And I told him to get the fuck out, y'all. Real nigga shit.
I treat a person
But
like a child.
if you value somebody,
how much teach him when I come to you for advice? The fuck? What I'm gonna teach him? To fall into a brick wall?
I give you 90 days.
I'm not gonna lie like I'm the sex guru. No.
I figure if a job can make a decision in 90 days, so can I.
Don't tell me your sex is bomb and your head is whack. You can have a little dick and we can bypass that. But if your head is bad, the dyke in me say get the fuck out.
Not for Tony. Oh, not for Tony.
Nigga, is that cheese?
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Done.
Little.
But no, she will tell you. I called her. I was like, girl, let me tell you what I just did. Dude put in like 3 months of work. Finally got the cooch, and I kicked his butt right out my place. Get out. Get up. I finished this myself. Get out.
Okay.
Y'all know I'm mean as hell in real life.
Wait a minute. You'll finish it yourself?
Yeah.
You mean you gonna go to good old?
Hey, get it right. Get it right.
You gonna put them C batteries?
Ruth, for real. Get it right. And don't play with me and get with me when I know I got an ex that is phenomenal. Child, I cheat on you.
Wait, not C batteries. Wait a minute. Ain't nobody on here still using C batteries, right?
What happened?
He said you gonna get them C batteries. Ain't nobody using C batteries, right?
Nah, it's only double A.
In 2021, you should be using electricity.
They want the full power.
Listen, I got on. You said it on the charger. It charges. It's the magnetic. It's magnetic, and you charge it. And you take it off the charger, and you use it.
No, they got a car battery.
Full power.
This been my best friend for over 26 years. This woman is crazy.
See, y'all women have it so easy because y'all can just go get a meat stick. Us men, we got to go and get lips and hips and all that.
Lips, hips.
No, because they got stuff for y'all too, but y'all too cheap to buy it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they got one for y'all. It's like almost $1,000, but that thing real.
Y'all got full, like, what you call it, silicone women to help y'all out. A whole manicure.
Don't get your blow up though.
Look, Ruth said send the link. It's rechargeable.
Rechargeable. Send the link. It's called they got V-Lows.
Ruth,
it don't matter. You can be married with that stuff. That can enhance your bedroom. What you talking about?
Who you telling? Whole swing set it up.
So see what happened is while he getting it from the back, you put it on the clit, right? Listen,
this show here is definitely not gonna be monetized because y'all have
it's called Lilo. It's called Lilo. It's about this big. It reminds you of a bullet, but it's strong. When I say it's about $75, but you won't need no other toy. You won't need no more toys.
All I know, I'm keeping my coochie to myself. Every time it dies, I fall in love in 2 seconds. So, keeping all my goodies.
Every time it breaks,
but my spouse
every time it breaks,
my spouse thinks it's like cheating.
Listen, every time it breaks, I just go get another one. I done had the same toy for about 6 years now.
Wait a minute.
I didn't start working. I go get another one.
Wait a minute. What is you heard down there that you breaking toys?
You heard her.
Well, I'm not breaking them, but they only last like maybe a year and a half. So I always go back and just get another one. When COVID first started, the adult video warehouse on North Lake, they had it set up like a drive-through. Like you would pull up, they had you go on their website, they had a menu. So I was like, let me get number 3 with a side of Adam and Eve lube.
Mm-hmm.
And they said 1 second, they saw my car and they brought the stuff to my car.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So they had the sex drive through. So
I was all up in it. It was like, would you like some lube with that? Yes. One time for the Adam and Eve.
Can I get a number 3 with a side of gun barrel lube and
the number 3 with the accessories, because the Lilo or the Velo, whatever it's called, when I get it comes with accessories like stuff you can put on the tip to give it a different feel, like attachment pieces.
Oh my!
I know. Y'all ever heard of the body wand? That the big massager that people use for their backs and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Those, you could buy attachment pieces for those. Like you just snap them on, they have curves, they got everything. Ooh, now that one you plug in, you can plug it in while you're using it. But the other one,
I mean, they just demonetizing the video and thing.
I'm sorry, but
I'm
sorry.
She trying to help you to where y'all men, if you waiting, she giving y'all alternatives to where it ain't gotta be a divorce.
Did you say your spouse considers that to be cheating?
Yeah.
He does not. He don't like porn. He don't like sex toys. He was just like, I got the real thing. I don't need
he's a square. He's a square.
Huh?
He's a
square.
Basically. He feel like he got the real thing. He don't need that. I was like, so what do you do when I go out of town? I got to go to a conference or so you just sit there and wait till I come back home. You don't handle your business.
Oh, Ruth said, can the A.T.L show take a field trip? Yes, I will be happy to take a field trip to Adult Video Warehouse on North Lake. They are open now, and they open all time tonight. We can meet over there. Y'all let me know. We could do a little broadcast. I go over there.
Ruth, let me tell you, that girl be like a kid in the candy store. Okay?
Anybody answer that question?
Come on, talk about what was today's topic.
Today's topic was why men are afraid of commitment and marriage.
Because y'all took it all straight, left, right, over.
And I can tell you, hey, look, they probably scared because they know that woman can satisfy themselves better than they can.
You better say it. But I will say this: ain't nothing.
Don't come for me, Kamal.
He typing something in that box.
Hey, look, don't come for me, Kamal. I love you. Remember that.
I also want to remind the viewers that occasionally during the daytime we have a daytime show called the Midday Tea. We don't have a set schedule for that show yet, but the Midday Tea comes on, and it's not as raunchy as tonight's show. But midday tea is a mild version of this, where we talk about what's going on, what's trending, what's going on in the news. So make sure you click subscribe or click the bell, which is the notifications. And when you click the notification, you'll get a reminder every time we go live for our midday tea. So we do midday tea during the day. I do story time on Saturdays. We got the A.T.L show on Tuesdays and Fridays. And I might start back doing my Motivation Mondays on Monday. So have a full calendar there, a full week calendar.
Y'all need to tell my bartender to make me another drink.
You fasting, Tam?
You already know it. I'm on day 3.
How you? Yeah.
I'm on day 3. What's wrong with you?
Like
mine started on Monday.
The idea that I don't have to stop, make food, grab a water bottle, and keep it moving. And honey, I am ultimately at the biggest weight I have ever been in my life. Fuck that. So it was a no-brainer.
I'm starting mine on Monday.
Okay.
Because I knew I had some plans to eat some good. I had me some triple grits today, right before this podcast, with collard greens and cream cheese egg roll. It sounds crazy, but it's bomb.
It sounds delicious.
I had a little bit of a headache yesterday, and that was it.
It's from Howley's. Shout out to Howley's.
I love
Howley's. Free promo. My bad.
On Military Trail.
Yes, I don't know what it said. I always order it, and it's kind of pricey, but it's so good. I never thought cream cheese and collard greens would actually work for me.
Well, I think.
Stranger Danger Legacy.
I think we brought the topic to an end because it's kind of dying down. If anyone else have anything else to say about men not wanting to commit or get married.
Men are actually ready to commit more than women nowadays, just to be honest.
Commit, but not married.
No, like commit, marry, willing to step in to be the stepdaddy and all over a jit that they didn't conceive.
Right.
Men right now, like literally, for real. And y'all know normally I be like, y'all niggas ain't. These men been stepping up like a mud, like, little mama, listen. I don't know what you and dude got, but hey, nah, thank you, but no thank you, shorty. Okay. So, yeah. Hey, look at Aya. You're like, yes, bestie, tell it. But no, these men are really stepping up.
It's really been what I call
showing in my inbox.
It kind of has flipped. And it's the other way around now. You got more men. They even did a statistic thing about it. More men want to be committed now than women. Because now women, I guess because men have been the hoes for so many years, now women to flip.
Yeah.
And they say, y'all women say men have been hoes for so many years. So now we gonna flip the script.
It's a difference if you got one man coming up to you. If you got more than 6 different dudes that are stand-up dudes, got their stuff together, and they like, yo, listen. And you like, hey, I'm pregnant. They like, okay, and your point being. Dudes are actually stepping up in a way that's like, wow. So, y'all women, they catching up. Dudes are stepping up.
Okay. Well,
I'll say it's about time.
I don't know. I'm just ready for Legacy Wedding.
Yes.
We gonna be there. And I'm ready for Tony's. We gonna be there.
I'm gonna be the presider of Tony's. Thank you.
I just want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. I really appreciate it. This again is a short show. We're cutting it short by 30 minutes, but that's fine.
We had a good time though.
We had an excellent time. It was fun. And as always, Kamal, he showed his ASS in the comment section as always, and we love him for it.
Kamal, that's my boy.
In the world. I just want to remind everybody, definitely, like I said, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever we go live. Our next show is the last show of the month, so that's chatting with friends. So we don't really have a topic. We're just gonna talk about random stuff on the last show of the month, so that's gonna be called Chatting with Friends. So you're welcome to come in and join us live and be a part of the panel as well. So anything else you guys want to say?
Next week, Legacy, make your way to Onion House.
So you get some real Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
My nigga 2 for the goat, these other niggas basic.
Say what? No nigga wrist a silver chain around his neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the A.T.L show.
My nigga 2 for the goat, these other niggas basic.
Say what? No nigga wrist a silver chain around his neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the A.T.L show.